The skin is rotten 7. The skin is rotten. The skin is rotten. Look at this little guy. Come over. It still wants to come over and is a little scared. All red. Eyes are red. The tip of the nose is also red. Look at this food. It doesn't eat anything even though it's in this cage. It doesn't eat much. Didn't eat 7. Didn't eat. Eat meat. I don't want to eat meat. He was born blind on both sides, but still suffer from the torture of car accidents. The lumbar fracture made it impossible for him to walk and live normally. The director said that if the fur child wants to return to normal, he needs to undergo lumbar surgery. 3. But the success rate of the surgery is only 20%. The cost of the surgery is about 20,000 to 50,000 yuan. Looking at the furry child shivering. Our inner entanglement and pain follow us everywhere. 3.0000. The entanglement and pain in our hearts follow us everywhere. Do we need to wrap its tail? Female. It's afraid of infection and the wound doesn't swell. It has been pulled on the ground. The tail is also infected. If it is not treated properly, there is also the risk of being cut off. The skin is rotten 7. It can only grow slowly by itself. Looking at the wounds caused by friction on the furry child. I am so distressed. I feel so sad. 1000000. I feel so distressed. President's son. Liangzi. My furry child. I just came up and looked again. I feel. You said you wanted to have surgery. I also asked many doctors yesterday. Question 7. Several hospitals. Most of them can't do it. If you can do it, the conditions will be better. We can't do it near here either. We also asked about the cost. The cost is not cheap. Many of their doctors gave us advice because it is a serious condition. Moreover, the lumbar vertebra has been broken for a long time. The success rate of recovery is also very low. Plus, eyes can't see. Many doctors recommend euthanasia. We can't make up our minds now. We wanted to ask you what you think. How can we? That is. So what should we do with this furry child next? We have no idea either. You can do this. We can now use conservative medication. Give it a try. First, use some conservative drugs that affect bones, joints, and nerves. See how it responds to the medication. Know after taking the medicine. There is no particularly good reaction. Still, there has been no cure. In this case, it is invisible to the eyes. Plus, I have this infection. Then it may be difficult to recover from the later infection. Because it is old and wears out. Then drag and rub the tail. Or is there always this kind of exudate? The infection may spread to other places all over the body, in the blood. Causes sepsis and other conditions. Or more serious liver and kidney effects. These are likely to occur. Some local issues motivating the whole body. Then this problem arises. That means it's getting more and more serious. Getting worse. Then this situation can be peaceful. Even if this hope is still a little small. I think conservative treatment is the best first. If it doesn't work. So generally,
Most people choose Anli.
It is true. Because many people with lumbar fractures cannot move.
And it talks about aftercare.
It is a big thing for people. It's just a test one by one.
It takes a lot of energy and time to take care of it.
I had 7 hoops and 7 saws.
You're in 7
clear damp saw.
Friction will cause it to become rotten.
Generally, there are few people who have the ability and conditions to take care of it. Very undignified.
It's better to say that it's dead than alive.
Yes, we asked a lot. They say that even if this cycle is very long, even after the surgery, the cycle is still long, but the success rate is also low, and the cost is particularly high.
To be honest, we really can't do anything about the cost. It's really difficult for us.
Dean's son also knows our difficulties. We are also looking for a better treatment option for our furry children. But Anli is cruel to do it. But Anli Shuang is very cruel to do it. E0000.
We are also very unhappy.
Hello everyone, I am Liangzi. I found out that we are fans of this furry kid. Today, we received a call from room 7, which told us about
this
our
furry
pet's condition
kid
is now seriously injured, especially its tail.
There is no skin around the tail.
Dean's son said to observe the recovery in the next 2 days. If it is possible not to be infected, after new flesh grows slowly, its tail can be saved. If that doesn't work, it must be cut off to prevent it from getting infected.
Also, the furry child's buttocks should have been hurt.
This leg can't move. It had an open wound from walking. And it's especially big. Especially deep now it's dry. Also, this furry kid is born blind. Can't see anything. The most important one is the 5th and 6th vertebrae of the spine are completely broken. The injury is particularly serious. This is also what causes it.
This is the main reason why the hind legs cannot walk.
This fan also went to inquire about the situation of this furry child. This is a furry child because you can't see it when you go out to play.
Run over by a car.
Its owner. Look how badly it's injured. Plus, the hind legs can't walk and the phlegm.
Also, it can't be seen.
Blindness. I don't want to keep it. Just throw it in the trash. We heard what the owner did. We feel very angry. We sincerely hope that every furry child can be treated kindly. Today we are going to talk to President Sun for a long time. Dean Sun's advice to us is: give this furry kid peace of mind. We heard from President Sun. We are also feeling heavy-hearted. We also asked many hospitals last night. I have communicated with many doctors. The doctor's advice to us is that the best treatment is surgery. But doing surgery on a furry child, make this spinal cord. The surgery is too difficult for us. We don't know what to do now. But rest assured, we won't give up on you.